Right now I feel like I'm already beginning to get into the cloud, so visibility reduced to an extent, and here I'm approaching the fifth turn, and then we'll do two more. Once we're done with the last, we're at the very top of the mountain, so we're not so far from the top anymore. Now we already have the clouds covering us to an extent. Okay, so if you look all the way down, let's see. You can see how blurry it looks down there. So that's the situation of things here. Then you can still see a part of the road where we came through, and we're at the fifth turn, so we just have two more turns to go. When we take that, then we'll approach the final turn that takes us all the way to the top. So once we are done with this, it's just a curve. Alright, so can you see this view? Isn't it just beautiful? About now, we're almost done with our quest for the day. We just conquered the mountain. Yeah, we're about conquering the mountain. There used to be this event over the years in Lokoja where you have different groups of people coming together, and it's tagged conquered Mount Patti. Yeah, so the idea basically is to have them climb all the way to the top. Yeah, different people, professionals, um, expatriates, and students, and the rest of them. So they climb up the mountain on foot, and then get get to understand better what this tourist attraction is all about. And then you know it's relaxing actually. So you get to know more about the history of Lokoja. And okay, just come with me. And okay, there's a masterpiece there. There's a statue of the governor then, Lord Lugard. I think his wife was actually influential in naming Nigeria, and legend has it that they did that from this very spot. So that's Lord Lugard, and statue of his wife, Laura Shaw. And then Lokoja is a very legendary city. This used to be the rest house of Lord Lugard, Lugard Rest House. It's actually now a museum. We just keep this for as a memorial. So while he had his administrative office down the hill in the city of Lokoja, this is like a rest house. And we're actually at the top of the mountain. We're actually on top of it. And then let's just see what happens there. Let's just see what happens there on a normal day. Okay, so it's foggy up here as expected. You can see clouds all over. And I told you we have TV stations here. This NTA Lokoja. It's part of their facility. And then their transmission mast. Okay, this trip took us a little over an hour, even though we planned for 45 minutes, and that's because we had stops at intervals. Had some stops to talk through our journey all the way. Wow, I think this is the first of these I've ever seen. Like, just so foggy up here. Just like we're in the cloud. Okay, so just take a little tour around the top of the mountain. So we have TV stations, radio stations, Radio Nigeria, NTA Lokoja, Confluence Television, Grace FM. We have farmlands here. I think it's a good vegetation up here. Yeah, everything is just so blurry, like some filters, some photo effects. Come on. Like I can't just see, I can't see a few meters just from here because there's the building of Confluence Cable Network. It has Grace FM and Confluence Television right there in the premises, but it's just across. So I think I can see the gates, but then really foggy out here. Here's another part of the NTA facility. Wow. We have the whole city covered totally with the clouds. I can't even see anything. This is the most appropriate place to stay to have that perfect view of the whole city or a good part of the city. But well, we don't have it today. We do not have it today. The weather ain't so friendly. But there's some height here. This is really high. Now is when I can actually have a better view of what the city looks like from here. Although it would have been more glorious or magnificent if we are taking it from up the very top of the mountain. Okay, so you can see the confluence. This is the confluence of rivers Niger and Benue actually here. And yeah, it's pretty much the view we can show you from here. So because we've gone past the midpoint of the mountain, so we're closer to the ground. So right now we're approaching the gate at the foot of the mountain. It says goodbye from Mount Patti. Yeah, the job well done today. It took us just about close to another hour to descend the mountain. The adventure has come to an end. I'm about exiting that gate now. To say 20 years. I spent most of my time in Lokoja, but never had to climb up to that mountain. Maybe fear for the heights and maybe the distance, but just until I decided to give it a try, and I just realized that it's nothing compared to all that stuff I can do. But the 45 minutes walk isn't something much of a big deal. If you can, wherever you are, if you have beautiful sites like this, you can always visit them if you can. So for now, thank you. Peace out.
Say, if you're from the city, you listen to this ringing. I want you to pick up your hands and say, okay. If you represent your origin, the middle of Nigeria, you're from the conference type where you go, that is.
Just look at what I have behind me.
from Kogi State, the land of the peace race. We raise vows in 3 states, you can't test the unity. Go down to the rivers, check the purity. We stay fly higher than gravity. And heads we rolling together like St. Patty and Apathy. We rock the Mount Patti out and hit top. Never hear our shit flop, so we the best like Cali. Where MCs is spitting punch like Muhammad Ali. Rap on the hood side, you know we good vibe. I was sitting out the middle of Nigerian map. We rap, we never hear Kogi speaking in crap. Get it now.
Spending over 25
I hate the feel the rock, yo. So don't wonder you come on the news. It's cause I pay my dues. So if you hate you, not for this day, nigga, you bound to lose, yeah. Yeah, you bound to lose.
From the city, you listen to this ringing. I want you to pick up your hands and say, Kogi. Oh, states. Okay.
I need to pay you that these niggas can't beat me. I've seen flows in the city, believe me, I just go easy.
What if I turn the mic on? I'll be right back. Like once upon a time, you've been a CS for your radar. But right by now, you can see we're like the best on the paper.